What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Bowl and Banter. And today we're going to be discussing India's first game of the T20 World Cup campaign, which was a pretty comfortable win against Ireland. Arijeet, what did you think of the game?
I think it was a good game. India bowled really well, but I think we can attribute that more to the pitch than to the actual ability, barring Jasprit Bumrah, of course. And the batting, I feel like, yeah, it was good. I liked what I saw.
All right, yeah, definitely. I think there'll be lots of talking points on the pitch because I think we'll talk about that more in a future video, but it was very, very bowler friendly and it allowed Arshdeep and Siraj to obviously get some good pace and bounce and swing. But for Bumrah, there was one like a perfect Yorker that he bowled, which was like a Bumrah special. So as you're saying, like that honestly isn't really attributed to the pitch. But starting at the beginning, India chose to line up with Rohit and Kohli opening.
Yeah.
And it's only the second time that they've opened together in a T20,
Okay.
which was interesting. And they had Punt at 3, Sky at 4, no surprises there. They chose Shivam Dubey to play, then Hardik, Jadeja, Aksar, Bumrah, Arshdeep, and Siraj. So basically, I think what they've gone for is they've gone for deep batting because
Yeah.
I feel like one of India's weaknesses in the past couple of years has been not batting deep enough. So they chose all their all rounders basically, and as a result, they had to drop Kuldeep and they had to
Jaiswal.
like push Kohli up the order. But what did you think of that? Do you think that was the right decision or not?
I honestly think it was a really poor decision. There's a reason why Kohli bats two down in tests because the test ball obviously swings a lot and Kohli faces a lot of problems with swing. So when you put him up the order, and especially in these kind of pitches where the ball is swinging like crazy, and even like mid tier or like very low level bowlers are able to get the best of batsmen out, I don't think you should put your best batsman in a position where he won't be the most useful for the team. So I think they should maybe adjust the order a bit, maybe experiment. Well, you can't really experiment, I guess. It's the World Cup.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think I kind of go by the motto like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I feel like that's how you would perfectly describe Kohli at 3 in T20s. Like he has such an amazing record there. So why would you change it? I understand they've done it to kind of fit the team dynamics, but again, we saw very weird Kohli innings where he like it was only 4 balls, so we can't really judge and can't be sure that that's how he'll play the whole tournament. But it looked like he was trying to be ultra aggressive,
Yeah,
which I don't know. It's not Kohli. Like he doesn't do that from ball one.
right.
So yeah, I would put Kohli at 3, and Jaiswal and Rohit opening. But the problem with that I think is that on this New York pitch, I feel like Jaiswal and Rohit would really really struggle as an opening combination.
Yeah.
But then again, it's like who else, right? We don't really have any other good openers who can play this kind of swing bowling, so I feel like you just kind of have to go for it.
So,
Another thing I would say is I didn't like Punt at 3, but he played well, so fair play to him. And I thought that Kuldeep should have played. I feel like Kuldeep's done really well in T20s over the past couple of years, but they went for batting depth, which I guess is fair enough on this kind of bowling friendly pitch. But another thing you have to look at is how Jadeja's T20 batting performances for India have been really, really poor. So it's like, is it really worth it? Like, yeah,
plus,
you'll bat
Shivam
deeper,
Dubey's
sure, but
selection was a bit weird, don't you think? Because he didn't really
yeah, I
offer
agree. I
much.
think as on these pitches as well, he won't really. I
Yeah.
don't think he'll do well.
I think they should have just picked Jaiswal instead of him. It would have been better. Him or Gill, to be honest. I don't think he should have been left out of the 15 to start with.
Yeah, I agree. I wouldn't pick Dubey in the first in the 11. I think he's also very similar to Hardik. They're like
Yeah.
pretty almost like the exact type of player. So yeah, and on these type of pitches, I don't think he'll do well. So for the next game, I would personally bring Jaiswal in for Dubey, and I know that on this pitch again, Jaiswal probably won't do that well, but
Hmm.
when you have that ultra aggressive opener, then he'll either I think I guess fail early or just really get India off to a good start. So we can see what will happen there. So I would bring
Right.
Jaiswal in for Dubey, and I would probably bring Kuldeep in for Jadeja. What about you?
But don't you think that this pitch is more like pacer friendly? So why like bring in like another spinner in? Like,
No, I would say Kuldeep in for Jadeja. So that's a spinner replacing a spinner. And there, we
yeah, I
already
guess.
have four pacers. We have Hardik, Arjdeep, Siraj, and Bumrah. Four pacers is more than enough, I would say.
Yeah, I suppose, but I don't know. I think Kuldeep. Yeah, I don't really rate him that much, so I really wouldn't change that. I think Jadeja is a solid player, and yeah, I think his fielding is something that India could really use because he can field, he can bowl, he can bat. Like even though like the
Yeah, he
bowling
dropped 2 catches.
usually otherwise, but
But fair enough.
he brings a lot of value to the team. And Kuldeep, he's just economical. His wicket taking ability has just gone down ever since he's started to bowl more flatter. Before he used to like loop the ball more. I think there was like an analysis on that as well, where I think in the Kuldeep Chahal era, he used to like flight the ball much more to get more spin on it. But the downside was that he used to get after batsmen figured him out, they used to hit him a lot. But now he's starting to bowl more economical. So
Yeah, that's true.
the X factor is in there.
That's true. But I think he did have a good wicket-taking season in the 2022 IPL. Or was it the 2023 IPL? No, 2022 IPL, yeah. But I also feel like Aksar and Jadeja are such similar. Hardik and Dubey are almost the same kind of player. And then the same thing with Aksar and Jadeja. It's almost like the same player. Literally. Like very, very similar.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose. I think they're trying to replace what Yuvraj Singh used to bring to the table, like a prime Yuvraj Singh. He could bat it to
Yeah.
bowl.
I mean, that's the goal, but
Yeah,
I feel like maybe they see like Shivam Dubey as a kind of long-term Yuvraj replacement, but I feel like it would be so tough to replace Yuvraj. He was such a special player, you know?
yeah. I agree with you there. Maybe Abhishek Sharma should have been included then, but yeah.
Yeah, that'll also be another talking point. I think I personally would have left Rohit out of the squad. That's probably a hot take, but I feel like with all of the young and exciting openers we have, but I think he is playing on that kind of captaincy quota maybe.
Yeah.
Because if
'Cause
they
then
were to
who's-
leave him
who
out,
else
then
is
they'd
gonna
have to
lead the
pick a new
team?
captain. Exactly, yeah. Like Hardik, I don't know if he's ready for that yet to like lead India in a T20 World Cup. Probably not.
Yeah,
And they won't go back to Kohli, I don't think, as a captain.
right. So, yeah, I suppose that's it.
Yeah, just before we end, any thoughts on how Ireland played?
I mean, yeah, they didn't play badly. I think they put up a decent fight. I mean, 12.2 overs to chase like a really small total down. That was really good by the attack, and obviously the batting wasn't that good. But I think they're a strong squad. They made a few tournaments before, so yeah, they played well.
Yeah. All right, that's going to be it for today's video. Join us for the future India discussion videos. We'll be covering every single India game at this T20 World Cup. And what do you think the lineup should be? Let us know in the comments below. Arijeet, any final words before we sign off?
No, thank you for being here with us. Hopefully you're enjoying our videos. Please leave some comments, and yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.